This is Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning, so we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now remember, the API number for crude will be out today at 4:30, and then the EIA report will be out on Wednesday at 10:30. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil and natural gas. Now let's just see what's going on here at the old crude ski. This is a daily chart. So far we have an inside day, which basically means your high and your low is inside of the previous day's high and low. Okay, but again, it's early. We've been open there, what, about 10 minutes? So I say we got to give this bad boy some time. Okay, let's take a look here at the downside here first. So we want to always look at the previous day's high and low candle. So we're looking at here at that 77.69 on top, 75.35 on the bottom, and he closed at 75.94. So let's take a look at this low. The 75.35. That's what you're going to be trading against here on the downside. And then if that's lost here, bring this price channel here right across. You're looking at that 75.23 level. That's going to be very, very key level here on the downside next. Now, again, if that's lost, we just come right to the top of this candle. You're looking at 74.33. Then we look to the bottom here. You're looking at 74.06. And then we come right here. You're looking at 73.98. And then we have 72.82. And then you big retest down here at 72.48. Okay, now, not saying that's where it's going to go, but that's why I always like to show you where it's possibility. Now, if you look at this price channel here, and all this price channel is just tops and bottoms of candles, which is very, very helpful. Okay, so when you look at this price channel, you can see it was leveling off and then it came down, leveled off here again. Now we're back on the downside level here. Okay, so that's what we got to watch here, because when that thing keeps rolling down here along with that 8-day, the price just looks lower here. Now, so what we can do here today is we're looking for a nice good scalp level up here, up to this 8 SMA here, like we had here, Okay, so let's just see if this thing can rally up a little bit here and make some money. Okay, so let's look at the upside. So today's high we had 75.97. We can look at here. This is what you're looking for on the bottom of this candle. That's at 76.04, and then right above it you have that 76.19. Okay, right here you got 76.40, and then we can come over here to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at that 76.98, but realistically, this is your target, that 77.29 here on the upside level here. But again, you should see when that price gets below that 8 SMA here, it's going to go down. That's just as simple, just like we had on natural gas here, until we can get some kind of a reversal situation going here. Okay, so what we're looking for here for a good reversal is like these bottoming candles. Okay, we have something like on this order here, or we have something like on here, like this, or we have a candle situation like this, or something like this. They look all different, but they all do the same exact thing. But right now here's what we have for trading, the range for today. So let's make this real simple. Okay, so on the top side, here you have 77.29. That is going to be your upside level, and the downside is going to be yesterday's low at that 75.35. If that's lost, well, we know where it's going to go. Okay, now if you can crack above that 8 SMA for some reason, some kind of a catalyst here, then what we'll do is we'll look to yesterday's high. You're looking at that 77.69. We come up here, 78.19. We have 78.47, and then we can come all the way up here. You got 78.60, but realistically, you're looking at that 78.63, that 200-day simple moving average, and right above it is 79.33. Now you look at this 21-day. You just crossed over the 100-day. This is not looking bullish here at all. This is looking very, very bearish. Okay, so then when we add up here, you look at your MACD. See this? When you get that crossover, that's a sell signal. Okay, that's the key. And then we have your RSI here. It's not oversold yet, and there's no divergence. There's no nothing here. Okay, so right now, just watch yesterday's low 75.35 and watch that high 77.29. Trade that range. Okay, if it breaks above, well, we know where it's going to go. If it breaks below, we know where it's going to go. Okay, here we have natural gas. Okay, now you can see here natural gas here, the 8 days falling down, but she's kind of trying to level off here, but not really doing a whole lot of anything as of right now. But we have this positive divergence. Now, again, okay, so here we have the RSI, here we have the MACD, okay? Yeah, are they similar in action? Yes. Do they do the same thing? No. Okay. So here on the MACD, what you always want to watch is you want to watch these crossovers. Okay. So when the green goes above that red, that's a buy signal. Okay. See how that is? So you won't see that here on your RSI. You're seeing the relative strength here, but you don't see this buy signal. Okay. So when you see that crossover, just like what we have here. Okay. So when you see that crossover, that green goes below, that's a sell signal, which comes all the way down here, and then you can see where the price goes lower. Okay. Now the RSI, how I use the RSI for is I look for these divergence. Okay. This is just the relative strength there. See, so when you have this high, like we had here, then we have even a higher high and a lower high. That's negative divergence. But what we have going on here now is positive divergence. Okay. So we have this low here. We had a low. We have an even lower low, but we have a higher low. Okay. So these two indicators, even though they're the same, they're different. Okay. So just use this here to look for these divergences to give you that edge. Okay. And then use this MACD here. When you get that crossover, that green crosses below the red, that's a sell signal. When it crosses above, that green crosses above, that's a buy signal. Okay. So just use these two indicators here on what they're supposed to be doing here. Okay. And that's the key. So they're the same, but they are different. Okay. Let's take a look here at the old natural gas. Now, what we're looking for here is yesterday we had an indecision candle. You got as low as 1.999, and then there's it here, 1.994. Okay, so what you're trading against realistically is right here. Okay, 1.994. That's the bottom. Okay, that's what you're looking for. That is the bottom of the trade. Okay, again, if that is lost here, I'm going to come here and repeat myself here again. Got 197, 195, 1.92, and 1.90. If that 1.99 is lost, this is your target area. Everything you need to know about support is sitting right here. If this is lost, then we can follow these candles all the way on down here. Okay, so what do we have here? Look at the top there. You have 1.84 here. Okay, you got 1.80. We have 1.78. We have 1.72. But right here is the fill 1.67. Gap, fill. Okay, so all we do, if it loses that 1.99, what we do is just come over here to this 1.90. That's going to be your big target. Then we can follow these candles down, and then we can go to that fill, your gap and your fill. Okay, so now upside. Everything is going to be this 8 simple moving average. This is going to be the key. This is sitting at 2.098. Okay, figure say 210. Okay, this is what you look at. If you can get above that, then you have 2.15, 2.17, and then this is what you're looking for here is that 2.20, and then right above it is we have 2.22, your 21-day. Now, this is looking ugly because see your 21-day crossed the 50, the 200-day, and now you're looking across that 100 SMA here and possibly down here over to that 8 SMA. But what the price needs to do is jump above that 8 SMA. Then we know that your big target is going to be 2.20 and 2.2. If you get above it, your big target here is going to be 2.40. Above that, 2.53. So we know where we're going to go if you can close above this key 8 simple moving average. It's just that simple. So today, this is what you want to trade. You want to trade this range because that's all we have right now. The bottom is 1.99. The top, simple, is 2.098. Call it 210. That's what we have. But I do like this positive divergence. Okay, and I liked where this MACD is here. You're in absolutely oversold conditions going on here. If we can get that to curl up, get that price above the 8-day, then we can start rising up here and shoot for all these targets. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here midday trading. We'll see what natural gas is doing. We'll see what Crude is doing. And then we always throw something else in the old mix there today. Okay, thanks for watching.